Welcome to Learn Commerce PU online classes. Don't forget to like our video and subscribe our YouTube channel for all the updates.
Hello students, welcome to Accountancy second PU online classes. In the previous class, I have taken up the problem that is problem number 5, page number 37. A and B, old partners, and C, new partner. And there was the problem of that is goodwill withdrawn by the old partners. And we have prepared cash account also. Now let us move on to the next problem, that is sixth one. So Rekha and Sunita are partners in a firm. Here also it is similar to that of the problem number 5. Similar to that of problem number 5. So it is waste of our time if we take up in the class. General reserve is there on the liability side. You should just distribute it among the old partners as we did earlier. Then new partner brings in cash and goodwill. Cash will be brought in by the new partner towards goodwill 20,000, and goodwill is to be withdrawn by the old partners. So entire goodwill is withdrawn, whatever we did here. And depreciation, appreciation is there. Investments are to be revalued at rupees 50,000. We have to compare the old value and new value. If there is increase, investment being an asset, if there is increase, credit it to revaluation account. If there is a decrease, then debit it to revaluation account with the amount of increase or decrease, not the entire amount, not the total amount, remember. That is what we have to do. Provide rupees 2,000 for outstanding salary, like outstanding repair bills. In the same way we have to treat it here, because it is an expense. Outstanding expense always should be debited to revaluation account and should be shown as a liability in the new balance sheet. Very simple. Then if we take up seventh problem, Raja and Rani, they are also similar. There are no changes. Profit and loss account appears on the asset side. We have already tackled under premium method, that is a first method. Such problems have been tackled. It should be debited to old partners capital account in their old profit sharing ratio. That is what we have to do here. And general reserve is there, you know it very well, no need to explain it again. A new partner brings in cash towards capital and cash towards goodwill. Goodwill is to be withdrawn by old partners. Appreciation is there, depreciation is there. PDD is reduced to 2,000. That means already there is PDD in the balance sheet. It is reduced to 2,000, means final PDD will be 2,000. That means we have to reduce PDD. When we reduce PDD, the asset value increases, the debtor value increases with 1,000 rupees. That is 2,000 rupees will increase. Debtors 23,000 less PDD 3,000. They told us to reduce PDD to 2,000. Instead of 3,000, we have to make it as 2,000. So the asset value will increase to 21,000 instead of 20,000. Now net debtors is 20,000. It will increase to 21,000. So there is an increase of rupees 1,000 should be credited to revaluation account. Remember, very simple. Then investments are to be revalued. Again, in the previous problem it was there, I told you. In the same way you have to treat it, you have to solve. So take these two problems as your homework problems. Solve it. Any doubts you can ask me. Now let us move on to the other problem, that is problem number 8, page number 39. There you will find difference. Remember friends, one point, just make a note of it. If there is no profit, no loss on revaluation, suppose after entering all the items, increase in the value of assets and liabilities, decrease in the value of assets and liabilities, you are entered on debit and credit side, whatever it is, and after doing all these things, when you take up the total, both side remains equal. Debit side total and credit side total remains equal. There is no difference. Then what you will do in that case? Very simple. Close revaluation account. Write the total on either side, same total. Leave it as it is. It will not affect your capital account because there is no profit, no loss. There is no profit, no loss. So you should just close revaluation account and keep it as it is. In capital account, the entry will not come. That's the only thing you have to do. Now let us move on to the next problem. That is problem number 8, page number 39. That is Pujari and Purohit are equal partners. Remember, equal partners means 1:1, 1/2, 1/2. Their balance sheet as on 31st March 2017 was as follows. Balance sheet given. Let us analyze the balance sheet. Bills payable, sundry creditors, normal liabilities, capital accounts, opening capital balances given, that is in the capital accounts by balance brought down on the credit side. Capital account always mostly will be on the liability side. Sometimes it may appear on the asset side also, a rare case. So whenever it is a liability, should show credit balance. By balance brought down, you have to enter this amount as opening balance of capital. Then asset side, cash. So all entries should be cash entries, no bank entries. Stock is there. Sundry debtors, PDD, sundry debtors. Then there is PDD is there, 5,000. Net debtors is 20,000. Furniture, buildings. Let us move on to the next part, that is adjustment part. On 1st April 2017, that is on the next day of the balance sheet, they admit Pandit as a new partner and offered him 1/4 share in the profit on the following terms. He should bring rupees 30,000 as capital and 18,000 towards goodwill. Similar to that of previous problem, that is 30,000 he brings in cash. So cash account debtor to new partner's capital account by cash on the credit side of, that is partner's capital account. In new partner's capital account, we have to enter on the credit side and 18,000 towards goodwill. So immediately what we have to do, when goodwill is brought in by the new partner in cash, it should be distributed among the old partners. Entry will be goodwill account debtor to old partner's capital account. So old partner's capital gets credited by goodwill. You have to enter, that is in their sacrifice ratio. Sacrifice ratio need not be calculated here because new ratios of the partners are not given in the problem. So old ratio itself is the sacrifice ratio. Then half of the goodwill is withdrawn by the old partners. Remember, half of the goodwill they told. So whatever, this is the difference in this problem. So this is the second method. Under premium method, second method, goodwill brought in by the new partner in cash and withdrawn by the old partners. That is here half of the goodwill is withdrawn. So you have to give debit to cash account on the credit side, debit side of capital account with half of the amount which is credited as goodwill in the capital account. So whatever you give credit by goodwill on the credit side of capital accounts of old partners, half of that amount should be given as debit on the debit side to cash account, goodwill withdrawn. That is what you have to do. Very simple. Then stock and furniture to be depreciated, you know it very well. Any depreciation on any asset should be debited to revaluation account on the debit side to furniture account depreciation, whatever it is. Then PDD is reduced by rupees 3,000. I told you by and to. These are the two words with which the question paper setter plays a game with the students. Remember, make sure of it. That is, PDD is reduced by rupees 3,000 means this is the amount which is reduced. When PDD is reduced, PDD is reduced, the value of debtors will increase. Remember, suppose 20,000 debtors value, 3,000 PDD. PDD is reduced by rupees 1,000 means what? Instead of 3,000 you have to write 2,000. Then asset value, debtors value will increase, isn't it? That is what happens. So increase in the value of debtors means increase in the value of an asset is a profit to the business. Enter it on the credit side of revaluation account with this amount 3,000 you have to enter because reduced by. This is the amount which is reduced, not reduced to. Reduced to means that is the final PDD. Remember. That's all. Let us solve the problem. Pujari and Purohit are equal partners. So let us solve Pujari and Purohit's problem. So start solving the problem. Draw the columns. Revaluation account. Revaluation account. Revaluation account. Yes. Write the column headings. I will not write here. Particulars, amount in rupees, particulars, amount in rupees. So write the column headings. Write debit, credit. Very important. Let us start. The first one. That is stock account. To stock account, there is, don't say depreciation for that because it is a current asset. Decrease, increase or decrease, that's all. So to stock account, decrease, how much? 10%. 23,600 is the amount. 23,600 into 10%. 2,360. Very simple. See. Then furniture also depreciated to furniture account. To furniture account, depreciation at the rate of 10%. So 4,000 into 10%. 10%. It will be 400. What else? Debtors, that is a PDD reduced by rupees 3,000. So this is the amount which is the benefit we are getting. The firm is getting the benefit of 3,000. That is decrease in the PDD means increase in the value of the debtors. Debtors value will increase, asset value will increase. So we have to write 3,000 by provision for doubtful debts account. Doubtful debts account. That is written off. Provision for doubtful debts written off. How much it is? 3,000. 3,000. Now close the account, find out the difference and transfer it. There are no other entries, no other changes. That's all. So close it. This is what I was referring earlier. If the total of this side and this side agrees, no difference at all. So write the total and leave it as it is. No worries. Clear? So 3,000 here. This side is greater. Write the same total on the other side. Find out the difference now. The difference is, I think it is 240. Distribute. This is the profit because credit side total is greater than debit side. So profit to old partners capital account. Don't write to partners capital account. Be specific. Old partners capital account. Capital account. Write the names of the partners, that is Pujari and Purohit. Pujari and Purohit. Purohit. 240 into equal partners, 1 by 2 means 120. 240 into 1 by 2 is equal to 120. That's all. So right here, profit on revaluation, balancing figure. Balancing figure. Remember, whatever you write here, it should not come below this total line. Remember, it should be above this total line. So solve in that way. So 240 is the profit. Now let us prepare combined capital accounts of partners. Combined capital accounts of partners. Draw the columns. Yes, 3 columns each on both the sides. I will write in short form. Don't use short forms. Write full names of the partners in exam. So your particulars: debit, credit. Write debit, credit. Pujari, I will write in short form. Pujari, then Purohit and Pandit. Pujari, Purohit and Pandit. Rupees, write rupees along with the names. Remember, I am not writing, but you must write. Let us move on to the next part. So by balance brought down, write the opening balance, refer old balance sheet, Pujari and Purohit, 40,000 and 30,000, 40,000 and 30,000, dash in Pandit's column. Then there are no accumulated profits or reserves or losses, nothing is there in the balance sheet. If you refer that, nothing is there. So forget about that second step. Third step, there is profit on revaluation. Revaluation account. Revaluation account within bracket profit. Write it 120 each because they are equal partners. Nothing in Pandit's column. Then new partner has brought in goodwill which should be distributed among the old partners in their sacrifice ratio. So goodwill account to old partners capital account. So by goodwill account distributed. Old ratio itself, OR 1:1. Old ratio 1:1. So goodwill, how much? 18,000 is the value of goodwill, isn't it? That is 9,000 each. 9,000 each. Then new partner has brought in cash towards capital also. He has brought cash towards capital. Cash account debtor to new partner's capital account. So cash account, capital. capital introduced or capital. So how much he has brought? 30,000. 30,000. Yes. Right here in new partners Pandit's capital account 30,000. That's all. No other entries. Let us extend the columns. Yes. Now close the account and find out the difference. Take the total of credit side because it is the greater one. Credit side total is greater than debit side. So write the total of credit side first. How much it is? 30,000 in Pandit's column. So here also write the same total on the other side. This is there are no entries on the debit side. 30,000. So difference also will be 30,000. No other entries, right? But before that, goodwill is withdrawn by the old partners. How much is withdrawn? Half of the goodwill is withdrawn by the old partners. That entry should be made. Entry will be old partners capital account added to cash account, goodwill withdrawn. So let us do that entry to cash account, goodwill withdrawn, goodwill withdrawn. Only in old partners capital account, total amount of goodwill is 9,000 we have credited to them. 18,000 is the total amount of goodwill. Yes, it is. So 50% of that, half of the goodwill means 4,500 each. That is what we have to do. 4,500 each we have to enter in both partners capital account. Now find out the difference. Write the total and find out the difference. Total is 49,120. Write the total 49,120. 39,120. 39,120. Write the same total on the other side. 49,120 and 39,120. Find out the difference. That is 44,620. 44,620 and 34,620. 34,620. That is the amount of final capital balance to balance carried down. Balancing figure. Balancing figure. Bring down this balance by balance brought down. By balance brought down. Some students have the habit of underlining this also. Underlining this difference. So don't underline this difference. Once you write, that is draw lines here, that means that this will not come, will not be added to the total. So your total will be wrong in that case. So don't draw any lines here. That is the difference. So including this, your total will be this. It should come like that. So be careful. Balance brought down 49,120. 44,620. It is 44,620. 44,620. 44,620 and 34,620 and 30,000. 30,000. 44,620, 34,620 and 30,000 by balance brought down. That's done. Step 2 is over. Now last part. Before that, let me prepare cash account. It is not asked in the problem, but for your that is knowledge, I will prepare here cash account. I will not write the column headings. Simply I will pass the interest, that's all. So make sure cash account. Always cash account shows which balance? Debit balance. Write the column headings. Write debit credit here. Debit credit. Then write column headings, particulars, amount in rupees, particulars, amount in rupees. That's a ledger account. So cash account always shows debit balance. To balance brought down, refer old balance of cash in the old balance sheet, 1800. Then movements of cash. Cash received from the new partner towards capital, cash account debtor. See, entry is passed here. Cash account debtor to new partner's capital account. So cash account debtor to Pandit's capital account. Pandit's capital account. How much? 30,000. 30,000. Then new partner has brought in cash towards goodwill. Cash account debtor to goodwill account. So cash account debtor to goodwill account. Wherever cash entries are there, it will affect. Otherwise, it will not affect. Remember. How much? He has brought in 18,000 towards goodwill. That's all. Inflow of cash is that much. Is there any outflow? Yes, there is outflow. Old partners capital account debtor to cash account, goodwill withdrawn. So old partners capital account debtor to cash account is credited by Pujari's capital account. Pujari's capital account. How much? 4,500. Then Purohit's capital account. Purohit's capital account. How much? 4,500. That's all. There are no other movement of cash. Only this much is the cash movement. So it will be, debit side will always be greater, remember. So write the total of debit side first, write the same total on the other side, find out the difference. That is the final balance of cash that should be entered in the balance sheet. So 49,800, yes, is the total of debit side. Write the same total on the other side, 49,800. What's the difference? 40,800. 40,800 is the final balance of cash by balance carried down. By balance carried down, balancing figure. Balancing figure. That is the final balance of cash. Bring down that balance. To balance brought down. To balance brought down. How much? 40,800. This is the amount of cash that should be entered as the cash in hand in the new balance sheet. Remember. So this is cash account. If they ask you to prepare it. Otherwise, no need. Simply you just do the add and deduct and write the final balance. But don't do mistakes. Very simple. Now, let me prepare goodwill account here. Goodwill account. Goodwill account. See how it is. Again, it is a ledger account. Debit credit is a must. Then write the column headings. Particulars. Amount in rupees. I will not write here. So let me pass the entries now. See the entries. When the new partner brings in cash towards goodwill, cash account debtor to goodwill account. So goodwill account is credited by cash account. Cash account. How much amount was brought in by the new partner? It is 18,000, correct? 18,000. Then what happened later? Immediately what we have to do? We have to distribute that cash among the old partners in their sacrifice ratio, correct? Journal entry will be goodwill account debtor to old partner's capital account. Goodwill account debtor to old partner's capital. It is here goodwill account debtor to old partner's capital account. So goodwill account debtor to Pujari's capital account. Pujari's capital account to Purohit's capital account. Purohit's capital account. Just see how much is the amount? 9,000 each. Am I correct? 9,000 each. That's all. When the goodwill is withdrawn by the old partners, journal entry is partners capital account debtor to cash account. Is there any goodwill part on the debit or credit side? No. This journal entry will not affect goodwill account because the entry is partners capital account debtor to cash account. So it will not affect goodwill account. So now if you see the goodwill account, there is no balance in goodwill account. Credit side 18,000 and debit side 9,000 each. Total will be 18,000. Do you find any balance in goodwill account now? No. That is the reason I told under first and second method, goodwill account automatically gets closed and there will not be any goodwill balance in the balance sheet. You need not show the goodwill in the balance sheet because there is no balance in goodwill account. Clear? Yes, that is what we are doing here. So, goodwill account, cash account, only one part is remaining, that is balance sheet. Let us prepare balance sheet now. Let's prepare balance sheet now. So, write the heading and draw the columns. Balance sheet of Pujari, Purohit and Pandit as on April 1st, 2017 after Pandit's admission. Balance sheet of Pujari, Purohit and Pandit as on April 1st, 2017 within bracket after Pandit's admission. After Pandit's admission. Write the column headings, liabilities, amount in rupees, assets, amount in rupees, amount in rupees. Now let us start from asset side. Let us start with the most liquid asset, that is cash in hand. Cash in hand. No need to do any calculations because we have already prepared cash account and final balance in cash account should be represented here. That is 40,800. 40,800. Then stock, next liquid asset is stock or debt is stock, you can write 23,600. There is an adjustment. So inner column there is a change, less decrease at the rate of 10%, 2,360, deduct it and write the amount in outer column. Net amount is 21,240, 21,240. Then debtors, there is a change. Inner column 25,000 gross debtors. Then 2,000 will be, 5,000 was there, there is a PDD. They told PDD should be reduced by 3,000 means remaining PDD will be how much? Only 2,000. So PDD less PDD 2,000, that is 5,000 minus 3,000 will be 2,000. So it will be 23,000. 23,000. Furniture, furniture. There is a change. 10% depreciation is there. 4,000 is the value of furniture. Less depreciation at the rate of 10%. 400 deduct it. 3,600 is the net amount should be entered in the outer column. Then buildings, no change. Write it as it is. Buildings, how much? 40,000. 40,000. Write it. 40,000. Yes. That's all. No other assets. Move on to the liability side. Sundry creditors. Sundry creditors. No change. Write it as it is. 12,800. Then bills payable. Bills payable, how much? 6,600. 6,600, no change. That's all, no other liabilities. Straight away, write capital accounts, capitals. Under that, Pujari, Purohit, and Pandit. Write the amount 44,620. Then 34,620 and 30,000. 30,000. Total how much it will be? 1,09,240. Now check the total. It must agree. Total will be 128,640. $128,640. That's all. Your problem is solved. So this is how you have to solve whenever there is a half goodwill is withdrawn by the old partners. Now take assignment problem. Problem number 7, page number 38. Raja and Rani, they admit Mantri as a new partner. Solve this problem and submit on time. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you.